everybody. Let's see how this goes here. Trying something very new. So there's probably going to be a lot of technical difficulties, but appreciate you joining me while I try this out. So let me know if you can hear me. Um, there should also be music playing. Let me know if you can hear the music as well. Um, Trying something where I'm going through OBS to Riverside to YouTube. So it might or might not work. But we're going to try that. And while we're doing that, we're going to hopping things up to Facebook Live as well, because I love testing things out without a net. And we're going to see if that works. So can everyone? No music? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So, because Riverside does not let me select OBS as a virtual audio source. So that's okay. That is good for me to know for next time, because I want this to be kind of a regular thing where we just kind of talk, and I want to bring on some guests here. I've got a semi-willing volunteer who has offered to join me today. So you have two guesses as to who he is. Let's see. So let's see. We are using that. Interesting. All right. Facebook doesn't let you do it either. So. Okay. You know, we're just not gonna do Facebook this go around. But hey Paco. Hey Fia. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Was it Fia or Pia? But anyway. Um uh No, David, I'm okay. I'm just gonna go over the stuff that I have right here. So, um, so yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm going to do a few more things here. Wait a few more minutes for folks to show up. But yeah, I think we're gonna dive in pretty quick here with trying some of these things out, and some of these will be things that you will see hopefully on some live podcasts that we do. I'm going to switch to a different view here. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to do OBS. So I could change some scenes around. And I'm going to turn that down here because I don't need music. But hey there, folks. Thanks for joining me. I am going to be showing some stuff that I found recently that I'm really excited about. And then I was going to see about bringing in some folks. Speaking of those folks, I am going to send that person an email right now with the link that I should have sent them before. Although, theoretically, you could just use our regular link. That should work. So, yeah, I'm going to be diving in here on this. I just got this in the mail. It is the 1952 Power Wagon that was designed by our friend, Mr. Brendan Vituski, who has been on the show. And I have been holding myself back from opening this one because I am really excited about it and it's been really tempting, but I wanted to kind of get my reaction to this package live with y'all. And I am in a situation where my family is out of town for a few days, so I thought I would share it with you, since you all seem to like diecasts a little bit more than they do. Even my 4-year-old now is kind of like, yeah, that's great, Dad. Anyway, back to Bluey. So we're gonna open this up here. First, I am impressed that they put this little like tissue in here. That's nice. I have purposely not viewed any other unboxings or reviews just to see what this is like. So, hey, we got a few people in here. That's awesome. So, speaking of Pia, I just ran into him recently. He was traveling through my fair city. He lives a few miles away from me and doesn't get up this way much, and he was able to come through, and we got ice cream together. I got to meet him and Madison, and we had a lovely time. Yeah, so that was really cool. Go check out his channel. He does a lot of really cool hunting videos. I love the old school design back here. That's a very kind of like those old hunting and fishing magazines type artwork back there. That's very clever. So yes, this is Bachelor Unboxing episode 1, David, exactly. So in case you haven't figured out yet, David's going to be our guest guinea pig on this test live stream here. So I'm going to be sending David the link. My computer right now is like, no, you're doing too much. Okay, so pretty cool setup here. I got number 4891 of 25,000. These cases are larger than I thought they would be. You know, they're quite a bit bigger than they're like if you took 3 M2 cases, like 1, 2, 3, it'd be like that. So I like the layout of the case. I'm going to certainly break this thing pulling it apart. This is why I probably should have done a test run of this, but oh, there we go. Oh, okay, cracked open. No breaks in the case. It's a nice, solid, thick acetate case, so that's nice. All right, email sent. Yeah, collector's special edition 52 Power Wagon. And this one is really special because Brendan told us it's one of 2 patents that Hot Wheels has done, and they've both been for pickup trucks in the RLC Club. The first was for that lowrider that converted from it was a Chevy, I think it was an older C10 that converted from a lowrider to a high stock height, and the wheels went up and in, and they patented that design. And this flex body design is also patented, which, first of all, before I even get to tearing this thing open, beautiful Spectre Flame paint on this. Very nice. It's got that great step side back. This is kind of before they switched the step side, or I think it was called a utility bed for Mopar. But basically from like 1958 to 1980 something, the step side bed did not change at all. It was the exact same bed. Because it wasn't broke, so they didn't bother to fix it. All right, I think I'm gonna have to cut this. Somebody in the comments right now is going, no. That's okay. That's what I do. I open these and do not do what I just did with the knife. I could have very easily stabbed myself in the finger. All right, I have been waiting so long to feel this. I'm very interested to see how the feel is on this thing. So, because right now I'm noticing it's not flopping around. That's nice. So it actually has some detents in it. So there's a couple of detents. I don't know if you can see that right up in there. There are some detents or little holes to help the chassis pivot, so you can kind of display it in rotation. And this was an actual feature that was added to some Dodge trucks. Only a few hundred got them, and allowed the truck to swivel over rough terrain. And I guess it didn't work out too well because they didn't keep it. But yeah, I think it's a clever design. You think about, you know, if you got a Power Wagon and you're going over some serious hills and you want to keep your cargo from tipping over, and you hit a big, you know, incline or something, you know, that would be useful. And it's got a nice little winch. There's a little detailing there. You got the words Dodge on the back. There's a little bit of detailing down here, some silver and some orange. So it looks like those are, well, they're not hand painted, but however they do that process over there. Great Spectre Flame paint job, good reflection, very excited about this. You know, I have a 77 Dodge truck, so I'm excited to add that as a piece to my collection of Dodge truck gear. So that was the main one I wanted to get to. But I'm seeing right now that, like Andy Williams in his Christmas specials, someone's at the door. Who could it be? Who could it be? Now, why? Is that Mr. David Johns? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Right,
Hang
awesome.
on, I gotta get live.
Okay. He says he's getting live. But
All right, I am all caught up.
Okay, cool.
I'm live every
So-
here, but I wasn't live while I was watching.
Yep, we are figuring this out as we. So thank you very much, David, for agreeing to join me as I test this thing. I'm going to
No
transition
problem.
to a more overhead shot here. Or well, actually, you know what? I'm going to transition to my regular face shot here so we can. So how are you on this? Fine. I want to say it's a Saturday.
It is. Yeah, you're at least right about the day. Well done on
There
that.
we go.
Good.
Yeah.
Good day over here.
Good. Yeah, my wife are on their way stay to visit some, and I am batching it up this week. So I thought this is a great time to take advantage of some quiet and figure out a few things. And so, is there a voice effect? Rapid? Echoey?
Nope, that was me messing around on my end, Chuck. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I'm seeing that Chuck is glitching on audio. So let's see. Let's see if I can fix that some. Hello. Hey, Hot Wheels Madness. Thanks for joining. Okay, you can hear me okay. So yeah, all right, sounds good there. Electric Flame, I agree. Thanks, Via. Yeah, I was saying, David, I ran into Via in Madison. Yeah, it was yesterday. They popped by and it was great to see them. Was it yesterday? Again, I don't know what it is. My family is away, and that's usually how I the passage of time. But yeah, really cool to see them. Get to meet some more folks in the Diecast and share moments. And you know, we see all these all the time. To meet one face to face is super cool. You know, you've managed to meet me face to face before my own co-hosts have met me face to face. So well done, sir.
That's right. That's right.
So
yeah, we got to take advantage of every opportunity we have. If we're in the area, kudos to y'all. Great job, Fia, for making some time. A pretty interesting hunt. His video was really cool that I watched this morning from his Florida hunt.
Yeah. I'm still hearing. It looks like they're glitching on audio. Saying some helium is happening. That's interesting. Well, maybe my maybe my audio is just picking up how I really. I don't know. If it's okay, then I'll keep going. Hey, thanks for joining us. And we got Zachary Allen. So yeah. Yeah, it's been just a quick update on where we're at. Diecast Breakdown. We've been on a bit of a hiatus record for a bit as David's had some traveling to do. I've had some big things to take care of. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Mark doing a lot of stuff with real estate and wheeling and dealing and setting up his new detailing business. So we do still have interviews in the hopper. We got Chris Walker, we got Bruce Pascal, we've got Rob Garage coming on. That was a nightmare, but I've reviewed the files and we're gonna keep using that. My poor editor is going to kill me, but we'll get it done. Yeah, I'm still getting a lot of complaints on my audio. Give me try something.
Chuck, my favorite comment so far is from Rico. Chuck is going through puberty. Please excuse his voice. We all go through it, guys. All right, now we got nothing, Chuck. You're muted. I don't know if anybody in the chat can hear what Chuck is saying. Yeah. Chuck Edward is confirming anything through Riverside, and I don't think anybody in the chat can hear. Romeo confirms no audio. Chuck, still no audio. Yeah, nothing.
Mic for my Mac for now, and we'll just get this one out of the way. Whoop. There we go. All right, we're back. This is why we're calling this small talk. This is just kind of a low-tech way for us to experiment with going live and chatting with people, and we'd like to eventually make it so we can bring on folks from the audience and have them check in. In fact, I'm going to try, since we're just on, I am going to into the chat, and I'm going to see what happens, because I names in here that I want to talk to. So the invite, and I'm going to do
Be a party.
It's here. All right, anybody who wants to try something fun, click on that link and try virus for real this time. So let's see. I want to see what happens, because this is something we want to do. Is my mic? Nope, I'm not frozen. Okay. Yeah, they're saying there's a connection issue. So I'm back on audio. I need to do I think I need to just do a direct feed in, but I want to see what happens here, because folks, anyone wants to click on that link that I just posted in the chat, it's good. I want to bring in a few folks and see what happens. But yeah, since it's been a while since we talked, David, what's going on in England?
Well, everything that Rapid Nismo says about his beloved England is true. I can confirm. Had a fantastic time. It was right before the Queen's Jubilee weekend. It was wall to wall people. Diecast hunting was great. Got a video coming out where I go to all the major 4, 5, 6 stores in London, like all the baller, the high-end stuff. That was pretty cool. Best to be had. I don't know if a lot of you guys know the Quirky Garage channel on YouTube. I met up with him in Paris for in 10 minutes. It was cool just to get to know.
Mm-hmm.
Really good time. I hope everybody gets a travel to where they want to go because man, it batteries. Chuck, work had been
Yeah.
uh, down.
Oh man, I am really looking forward to getting vacation time in here, hopefully soon. For those who've been following, my big news is we are expecting our second child in December. So this is my official announcement of that, which is very, and hopefully you actually heard that in the audio. I know, David and Mark knew a little earlier because we had plan around the show with that. But thank you, Rico. So yeah, okay, you can hear me. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. So yeah,
Congratulations.
big stuff. Thank you very much. And in doing that, we have to get a lot of stuff done for get things. That includes things like fixing the bathroom that's currently leaking in the studio. Well, not currently. We stopped that, but it was leaking in through the ceiling onto my studio and diecast. So we fixed that, or we're in the process of fixing that. We've stripped everything down to the studs, redone the floor, subfloor. We still need to tiles and stuff like that, and then we're going to get the old Dodge truck at the same time. I got a friend that I'm paying to do that. And hey, Gary Shorter's here. Awesome. Yeah, that's also taking time. I'm still trying to put out one video of some kind a week. I've got an unboxing video coming this coming Sunday, which is tomorrow. And I'm still trying to figure out what day of the week it is, and yeah, it's exciting because I'm going to be using this time that I have to myself to take care of some of those. So just edit like crazy because I've got 5 or 6 builds that are sitting in the hopper. Yeah, thank you, Paco, and yeah, thanks, Edward. But yeah, so getting all that done before the baby arrives is going to be the big. So I'm gonna see here. Did anyone?
Rapid says he's about to join in. Rapid, I got a $5 right here with Her Royal Highness. As soon as you get in,
Yeah.
don't pass it up.
Happens here.
£5 note.
I see a thing. Romeo. We'll see. So I think he is.
Rapid, it's in the chat. Rapid.
Oh no, it just went away. So we lost Romeo. Okay, I'm gonna send the link again. Hang on one second. I'm gonna try a different link this time. This might work better. So I'm going to send this link because I got things set up now so that we can put people in a way. So let's see. We got Romeo again. Let's see what happens here. All right, try that one, Rapid. Yeah, Romeo, I'm trying it on your end. It doesn't seem to be working. I'm getting a weird click. But in the meantime, while we're waiting to figure that out, David, I wanted to share with you all some happiness that I just picked up, and I just not to buy. It's just so wild, and I just had to share it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it should be not yet. Okay, am I like completely frozen? Or
for the moment, yes. No, we're getting about 1 frame per minute. You're 1 FPM.
Wow.
I don't know.
Amazing. So okay, good to know.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A little laggy.
All right. See you, Gary. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. I'm gonna try Romeo again. Well, now it's actually saying that. Oh, go ahead.
until I see the car, can I have one guess what it is?
Sure, go for it.
I saw this morning Matchbox. I think it was Matchbox. The front end of a car both ways. That's not.
Um, it isn't, but I those now because that one was just too hard to resist. No, this is you should see it now. This is the scenic route, and it is ridiculous. It's like a yacht-shaped car with a boat. So I'm going to cut things here 1 second. I'm going to see if I can change camera. Okay, I can't. I'm going to pause the live stream real quick. We'll be back in a few seconds. All right. I'm just going to avoid OBS for now, and we'll just stick with StreamYard. So, or with Riverside. So now you can see it in proper whatever, I hope.
No, that's
Yeah.
really better.
Yeah, it's quite the thing. It's got this weird sliding roof, and I don't know why. I guess it's just... I don't know. I liked the boat. It's definitely not 1/64 scale, but it certainly intrigued me. And I just, as a platform, you could do so much funky gas with this thing, or whatever. I was just like, for my head, this is base. But I do have a few of those push and pullers as well. And yeah, the push and pull. I don't think I have any with me on this table. I did also pick up a few Fargos here. Just came out, one from the movie and one from the TV show. So just love this, dent side Ford and the Crown Vic. These I got the one from Terminator, the one from X-Files. The new one that came out that it's not associated with anything. It's just kind of a generic sheriff's vehicle, but it was the LTDS, and I hadn't really known about it before. Early days, the most stripped down version of the LTD you could get was called the LTDS, and it had a single headlight instead of the quad headlights to save money, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, they're very strange looking because you're used to seeing a Crown Vic with 4 lights, and this one has 2. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is like a Monaco. So yeah. All right, Rapid. Rapid is asking me to email him something. But yeah. Let's see, Romeo. It still says that it's here, but we can't see him, so that's annoying.
Can I show
Paco
something?
is in. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
If we have any dads in the chat, you'll understand this. This is noteworthy by itself, other than the fact that my son's first diagnosis, he's going to be 18, and I think he over to the dark side and started buying diecasts like his dad has done forever. That's a pretty cool moment for a dad.
I picked this one up too recently. I'm very excited about this. The new Moving Parts series, I was like actually until I saw this because it was just like generic fire truck, generic dump truck, and then I was like 1975 Range Rover. I am so in. And really lucky, and I got 2 of them. So I'm
awesome.
Where I'm trying to limit myself to 2, and then when I custom them both at once, so I have one to give away and one to keep, because I'm almost out of my customs, guys. I've given most of them away, which is yes. Rapid is freaking out because I have the classic Range Rover. Yes, I did manage to get it. I also picked up this guy, which is not really exciting, but it's a Maisto. The camper's fun, but I got it because they have I don't have the 65 Riviera yet. I was at the 63 Riviera, so I picked it up so I'd have the 65 as well. Just trying to get as many American castings as I can. Let's see. I'm going to try sending. I emailed you the link rapid. We'll see what happens. But, oh, other cool thing. Diecast Direct have this thing in stock, which I haven't seen this one since, I think, the early 2000s. They had several of them. I don't know if that means if Motormax is making them again or not, but I haven't seen very long time, and it's a very cool set. It's got a nice kind of backdrop. I don't really care that much about the Thunderbird, but I'm hoping they'll bring back the American Graffiti series, which means that they'll be bringing back things like the 78 Thunderbird and the Dodge Diplomat and the that they had obscure Malaise era vehicles, and so that's another thing that I'm excited about. I'll do another Redline Club thing that I wanted to open and see how it is. I got the decal pack as a customizer, and just gonna real quick. I got a few of these. I'm prone to doing things like tearing them, so it was on back order. And this is interesting. It's actually like you have to tear it. That's interesting.
Hey,
I guess that's to protect it.
Check the lobby. Check the lobby of
oh dear.
Riverside.
Oh dear. Somebody's in our lobby. Who could it be now?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Rapid. Hey, how's it going, Aaron?
What's going on?
There's the man. Let's see, can we hear him at all?
I can't hear him. Rapid, you've never sounded better.
Hey! Oh, I heard something.
It's been a very eventful week.
There you go. Now we can hear you.
It's been a very eventful week because I just turned and then I'm slowly into shot.
Oh yeah, check this out, guys.
What?
That's a super.
My third super was my favorite super of 2022, which is the Jaguar F-Type. I just love it. It just looks fantastic. So basically, in the hunting video I'm going to upload tomorrow, I got the feeling when I saw a fresh case, I thought, right, I'm going to film this because I feel like I should film it. And halfway through, literally about 10 seconds after I started to record, and I was like, oh my goodness, and I pulled back straight out of the top. So I was quite happy with myself. And that is my third
Congratulations.
build, and I was very happy with myself.
So you got,
As
the
well,
receipt in there as proof.
Yeah.
Well, we do have supers here. That's my third now. I did have the GT3RS and the Chevy Corvette.
That's awesome. I've only in the wild, and it was, of all things, in the middle of the day. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. About this actually, because he was saying, they Walmart typically don't restock during the day, and they had just, and right in the top I found the Jeep Super, and I was going to customize it, and then I just to mess with people, and then I ended up giving it to somebody, but but yeah, these are really cool, and yeah. I was just looking. Yeah, so it is white toner printing, so you've got you can't really see them too well, but there is some like white logo, so you can make your own fake super treasure hunt, I guess. They've got these. I'm surprised those are like really big. Like you would go on, like, I guess they go on the side of a gasser. Like you could put them there. You'd have to, because if that was like where you were going to put them on the window, that would be too big. But you got some nice gumballs, some kind of that athletic, almost like Dukes of Hazzard type font. Also, you can do them custom, or you can have these other ones, and it came with 2 sheets. So nice. decals. You got the more kind of European rally style numbers over here. A lot of Hot Wheels graphics, of course, a lot of Mattel graphics. So I don't know if I'm going to use on my belts, but the stripes are great. Little things or whatever these are. And then these are like windshield banners. I could have them. So that's another thing I wanted to unbox. People. So, oh, we lost. Let's see. See if we can get him back in here.
Here.
Let's try that again.
Comes.
You back? There he is. Welcome back. I also got this majorette I'm excited about. I found this in a Target. I did not realize that. Well, my Target does not sell majorettes, or if they do, and I'd never seen. This is like an majorette, like with rubber tires and stuff. So
basically, it's way with majorette. So their premium brand is like it's plastic tires, but like open features and like nice detail. And their deluxe brand has the detail, the metal bases, the nice sort of wheels.
Yeah, this one actually. It's got the classic majorette suspension with the little. It's definitely, I think, bigger than 1/64 scale. It's big to me. Yeah, 156.
If you look on the base and look for a number or like a sort of that says ECH, that'll and next to the number will say the.
Yeah, 156.
And then
so. Yeah. But it's still very cool. Good interior detailing on the. There's actually like a little armrest and door handle and door. So that's cool.
Majorette details are always amazing, especially in the interior.
Yeah, their interior details are fantastic. I do find it a little frustrating sometimes, but I think that's okay too because I've got some stuff that I think would be better. Like I've got some layout stuff that I picked up recently. Hey Rudy, and Romeo, sorry we couldn't. It sounds like he's got some bad internet. What from the Tucket trailer is the same one I used in the Diecast Heroes. Oh yeah, and again, check out Diecast Heroes. Well, Romeo is in there as well as a few other great builders, and this boat set. The boat is the boat that Romeo used on his build for the magazine. So it's a great little boat. You know, like I said, it's definitely small, but you know, it could be like a cool custom thing or have it hidden, like it was abandoned on a beach somewhere or something. I'd love to do some kind of boat diorama type display. So what are we looking at here, Rapid? What is this? Some artwork here?
In lockdown in the middle of 2020, we had a bunch of spare pipes from making a bathroom, so we made him.
Wow.
Called Jerry. I thought you'd like to see him.
You made a friend? So, well, thanks for with us. So.
And since it's on, is this on the Untitled Breakdown YouTube channel?
What about Diecast Breakdown?
Is this live stream on that same channel?
It is the same channel, correct? Yes. So,
okay. Thank you very much.
What? There it is.
First Duke on Diecast Breakdown.
Oh,
very nice. So two quite easy in the same shot, but my Wi-Fi doesn't reach that far, so we'll stay there.
What? Hey, well,
we're getting the we're getting the outdoors put on. So yeah, the confusion. I think the confusion is a bit understandable. You know, Diecast Breakdown on Diecast Media Network, which you know, for those of you who haven't followed us too closely, which I'm imagining is most of.
Diecast Media Network is supposed to be like a series of different shows. Like I want it to be like like an actual network where we can have shows like Destination Diecast, where it's a travelogue based show about traveling,
Find Diecast.
and you Valiant builds, and you'd have this Small Talk is going to be like the live stream low tech thing. This is just going to be us cutting loose, having fun, and talking diecast, bringing in folks like Rapid and David here to chat. But this is going to be just outside of Diecast Breakdown, so I don't have to fortunately David was available today, but probably going to be mostly just me talking about stuff, updates to the channel, and answering questions that people have about the shows and all the different stuff that we're working on. And again, I'm excited about like Destination Diecast, for example. David has generously provided his own episode of Destination Diecast that we'll be sharing on the show. So eventually, for there to be creators on the channel, special segments that they do, or that contribute things that can a show on Diecast Media Network. So it's not just me, it's not just David and Mark. It's kind of a platform used to highlight smaller builders like or smaller collectors and smaller. So, which by the way, everybody go check out Rapid's channel and subscribe to him. Give him a few subs.
I'm 500. I'm literally, I think last time I checked, I'm 4 away from 500. 4 away.
All right, so he's 4 away from 500. I know we've got 4 people on this stream who have not subscribed to him yet, so please go do that. But yeah, so that's basically what I want and what I created. Why I changed the channel, because I didn't want it to be just about me, because otherwise I wouldn't going. So for me to keep things going, to bring in other people, and I had started to the fact that we're at almost, I think we're closing in on 2,300 subscribers now, and 100 subscribers in the last month, which is I want this to be something that helps lift other creators and to make it the channel's probably not going to go as disjointed and whatever, but again, I wanted people to have a platform that they could be like, oh, I've got a thing that would be a cool diecast, Destination Diecast, or I old news and review type thing, or a cool unboxing find. So I'll submit that, and then we slap a link to their channel, and they get some attention out of it. But yeah, I really like this setup. It's simple, but if you've got a smaller shelf and you want fun, I'm definitely going to be taking this thing apart and detailing it. But yeah,
that would look good on my that sort of thing is the sort of thing I'm looking forward to putting the back shot of some of my photography things in the end of my videos, like sort of montage thing.
And that's something that I've actually investing is a very nice way of saying spending way too much money in some SKL kits, because the S has some really cool kits out there, and that's 1/64th scale, and there's the Colorado Jimmy at Monster Model Works. I posted a link in the community tab to his thing. He's got 20% off some of the stuff this weekend, and he makes these really cool laser kits in S scale and HO and O scale. And I'm trying to bridge that gap between stuff that would, I think, sell really well in 1/64 scale. I love Chris over at SK75 Works, but from him is so prohibitively expensive. To get his kits, I have to space those out. So to get some of these US-based model railroad guys to go, hey, maybe we can make some money and create something cool for the diecast crowd, like that would be really cool. This is a nice tin, by the way. I think it's nicer than the Johnny Lightning ones. It's certainly bigger. It's large. It's got this nice kind of slip on it. It's got a little detent.
That's the thing.
But yeah, so anyway, so that's kind of some of my philosophy on Diecast Media Network. And hey, we got your friend from France in the so hey,
Quirky Garage.
Yeah. RL is in la maison.
Yeah. Romeo says check her rapid two-story flat buildings and a car in a set of about 10 variations. So I think we lost Rapid again. Nasty wound off the screen.
Those
what, Herpa?
Yeah, those Herpa ramps are in 164, and there's like 10 of them that all connect into a city street. So you've got like a cafe, a library, a fire department.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. I picked this one up, and then because I thought of David, and then I remember he doesn't like opening parts.
But that is a really cool one. That's
yeah.
Finding these in your Target?
I did not find this in my Target. I found it in the Lakeland Target when I went to friend the other day. But
this was in a Target.
Yeah, metal body, rubber tires.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I got it for you. If you want it, I'll send it to you. But
I'm not going to turn that down.
Okay. I was going to surprise you with it, and then I was like, but he opening parts. So speaking of opening parts, I also got this one. This was also at the Target. It's almost like these are like a Xanax thing, but they're not. They're definitely painted. So, but yeah, okay, I'll check out that that Herpa thing. I know MZ is a company that did very similar ones to the. I got those from eBay, and I've seen them on AliExpress. Also on Ali. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. So RMZ is the same as the Herpa. Got it. And again, this is 162 scale, so it's actually really close to 164 scale. And again, great interiors on these. No nub steering wheels there. And I tried to do side view mirrors. They're a little on the chunky side. That's okay. And good interior door details. Not bad. Like I like these because and yes, David, did you see the? Those are lensed. Those are. So that's cool. Half credit. Yeah, I think this one had a lensed fronts as well. They're hidden in the black plastic, and those are not. So yeah, half credit. So the two of them get one credit. And sorry, Rapid. Still not finding any jukes out there. It's a pretty groovy 74 K5 Blazer from M2 with the snowplow, and I'm excited. They have announced they are going to be doing a 70s Dodge truck long bed, which makes me think they're going to do the whole 10 grill series, which would be 72 to 81. No, 72 to 80. So that's exciting about that. Because that's the era that my truck is from. I did find one of these as well. Excited about that. I did get there was one Deutschland design out there, and I was able to grab this one, the 94 AMG, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I was able to get that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
And I did get the Opel Kadett. Very excited about that.
I bought that today, Chuck. Actually.
Yeah. So I got the ones from this run that I'm most excited about. The Opel Kadett, the push pull, the station wagon. I wanted just because it was a station wagon, and what was the other one? That was the 3642. Which very. That is a great car. I'm definitely, when I get back to building, going to do another Shine Runner build. This thing is perfect for shine running. Like it looks like it's made to be that. Like especially I already did it with the all black setup with the black wheels, and these wheels are actually really nice. These are like they look like vintage style wheels actually. They're a lot better than the ones that I've seen on previous ones. I'm sure that they've used them on other castings. kind of noticed them. So, yes, the Mazda MX-30, well, that's a good find.
Yeah.
The 3 Series Touring, I have one of those too. I did find one of those. It is not in front of me at the moment, but
Hey, can I just say that the H case from Hot Wheels is freaking loaded? I have 20.
I really want that Cherokee.
I mean, all the electric vehicles, the Cherokee, there was a Tesla Roadster in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else. I had them all in my hand today before I put them down.
This is
There's
the one that I'm
old school Range Rover too. Oh yeah, we got to crack that, Chuck.
I am so nervous about cracking this. I'm actually nervous about cracking because there's no going back on this one, and it's like crazy valuable. But because of that, I have to crack it because you can't live life in fear. You can't. I refuse to be in fear of my collection. So I'm doing it. I am. I'm going to do it carefully. I don't know because I'm probably going to bust this whole thing wide open, but like that.
Was this a numbered? Is this a numbered one?
It I don't know. It should be numbered. It would appear not.
All right. Okay.
On the body somewhere, but it is gorgeous. Like, it is much better looking in person than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the details on it are very, very nice. Like the turns, the tail lights and stuff. I mean, not lensed, so losing points for that. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm surprised this isn't numbered anywhere.
I bet it's a custom somebody made.
Yeah. In a Mattel box.
Yeah, that's a commitment to the.
Very committed to the bit. They even took my money off of Hot Wheels collectors. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a full open here. So.
Whew.
All right. Here we go. And I'm going to take this little guy off because I got a few of those Hot Wheels Elites that they did about 15, 20 years ago, and all of them have been ruined by the rubber band.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. They did a really good job on the engine. Like, there's really good detail. You can see it pretty well.
You need to kick me off camera so that we can see that thing in full screen.
They're fine. Yeah.
That thing is amazing.
Yeah, I think that's about as close as I can get. I love the roll cage on it is really nice. It's a full roll cage. At least it appears to be on the top side. I don't see any lower connections, but the part you can see is really 510 license plate's a California license plate. Yeah. That is another well done one for Mr. Vitt. Beautiful car. And yeah, I mean, I'm still, going to say the Power Wagon is where it's at for me. But job wise, this is way better. Like, I get the appeal. It's iconic and all that, but it just, first of all, nobody would ever do this kind of paint job on their Power Wagon. And, second, it just, generally speaking, it's not a ultra realistic look, but the Tampa work on it, I will say, is excellent. Like these little details here, and I love the case. I love the retro look of it. I love this font that they use. It's cool logo. But yeah, it's kind of was not a limited run, or well, it was a limited run, but it wasn't nearly as put out nearly as quickly as the Golf one was.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of just I thought they took as many orders as they would take on that one. Hako here, which has also been teasing me to open. Why the heck not?
Let's do it.
We're here. We're
Romeo's coming in clutch with some that possibly.
Yeah.
Numbering them.
That is some info. So you got
Yeah,
your
the
Redline Club patch. That's very cool. Redline Club fold tabby thing from the old school days, and the 2020, which is awesome.
not numbered,
Because this one again, they're making as many as they. And here we go. The only one I've opened before this was the Batmobile one, and that was just because I love the George Barris Batmobile. And dig into that. I've been saving these for, and it is a rainy day. I got my good friend David on, and all you good folks joining us. So thought we'd vibe the diecast together. Yeah. What you got?
Rico, imagine that 510 Gulf in a Spectra Frost or ice blue paint instead of that light blue. I think he's onto something.
That would have looked really cool. Like, I would have actually been better. Like, I would have much preferred that than the Power Wagon. But that's my opinion. So this is interesting. Are these attached? Like, I mean, obviously they're attached to the casting. They feel pretty firm. Great wheels on this one. I just picked up that second wheel set. I'm excited about that one, and then of course I immediately got the notice that both of them were on. But again, great Spectraflame paint on this. These are good weighty cars. I love the details around the taillights and stuff with the trim. Again, no lenses, but still I think a pretty cool car for the $25 or whatever it is. They're climbing. They're like 28, some are 30 now. So inflation hits.
Oh yeah. It's a hot one.
Yeah. But
also, since we're pulling out all the stops here, I got these in some sweet Malays here. I don't know if Bees Diecast Fantasyland ever sees this one, but I've been very excited about this one. This is an 812 Ford EXP, which was a sport coupe made in the early 1980s. Only for a few years Ford made these. They were big for Escort with a sporty European styling package to them, and lensed headlamps. If you can see it. They're plastic. Well, I guess they're all plastic. They wouldn't have actual glass. But I think this is one of those things where this piece back here is the same as it's all one plastic piece. And in fact, closely, this is also, I bet you this is all the same thing. Like this smoked plastic,
kind of dark because it's so thin.
So that's clever. The wheels are obviously cheap Ertl wheels, but this is one that I've been very much itching to do, because it just screams better me and beat me up. And this one's another one. This is from Dyna Wheels, which was basically like a Z Toys or a Zilmex. Actually, this is a Z Toy because it's got the little Z logo right there. And yes, European. Romeo says my spot connection is spotty. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So this one is another clunky, junky Malays thing, but LTD2, and it is the only time I've seen the LTD2 represented in diecast. This was a 5-door police car. So it's on the same platform as the 5-liter in a police package. You can basically take all the mechanical stuff off of a Fox body Mustang and 79 to 90, slam them on all underneath one of these and get a really sweet. No lenses on this one except for the surprisingly nice for the overall meh quality of the rest of the casting. But these have a special place in my heart as the also ran of the 80s. And my neighbor had one actually in my neighborhood. Each of these were in my neighborhood growing up. There's had a white one of these. It's just a little grandmother runabout car, and it had the little inline. But yeah,
So
those are some fun stuff that I've been
Hold
finding.
that blowing up. Hold that blowing up
Yeah,
again,
sure.
Chuck.
Sure.
So I'm getting, as you spin it around, I'm getting Dodge Rampage. I'm getting
Yeah.
Ford Thunderbird. I'm getting Fox Body Mustang. I mean, it was just.
It's a little bit of everything, isn't it? But yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely has that very vibe, and the thing, and it doesn't really show as well on this, but these headlights, actually, the headlight how actually kicked out and forward. They were super unaerodynamic because of that weird little thing. Like it was actual scoops for your headlights, despite the rest of the car having this like sleek thing. But yeah, it definitely had like it was basically trying to be a baby Thunderbird, but also compete with the the jet of the day. It was a lift back. This was a hatch, so this whole back area here lifted up. So that's pretty wild. You can actually see the line there. But yeah, it was a hatch because that was again the style at the time. It's good. Like Ertl is one of those ones, like those sleeper brands that I'm trying to get better at. Like they had some duds, but they had some good ones too. Z and Zilmex had their castings as well. This is not one of them, but had a sentimentality to it. And Playart has a few really good ones as well. I'm trying to find. So yeah, actually, I think Playart had did the Ford Pinto wagon with the moon window and stuff. So some really funky things. I saw that Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures Chris found recently. I think he found a 187th scale version of that Pinto, which was pretty cool. I think that was part of the American Graffiti series from Motor Max, or they did some cars in 187th scale that they didn't do in 164. But yeah, so Ertl did the OG General Lee. David. They did the General Lee. They did a Smokey and the Bandit set. They did A-Team. They did Hardcastle and McCormick. You could get the Coyote from Hardcastle and McCormick from them, and re-released that casting, and it's actually really hard to find now. But yeah. I actually have a lot of my Hollywood cars out right now because I'm moving stuff around down in my studio. One's up as well that I'm super excited about. These are from Ertl. These are from the original Blade Runner movie. They had a few other versions of the spinner, but yeah, in classic Ertl fashion, they have the name of the movie on the back, which is. But in case you forget what they're from, they all say Blade Runner on them, and then this one says Harrison Ford's flying car, the spinner, from the movie. This was, I forget whose car this one was. I think it might actually say the Blade Runner Partnership 1982. R-rated movie, and these are very much kids' toys. These were, and then this would have been Deckard's ground car. Both of these actually sat in the Hollywood studios then backlot back in the day for years and just rotted under the Florida sun. So growing up in the late 80s, I got to see these. It was kind of depressing, but I also got these from Demolition Man, which is pretty cool since we're showing my. This one is obviously pretty banged up. But yes, I got the Salsa and I got the Wildcat, and it's funny because these were both GM prototype vehicles used in the movie, and instead of having the regular bases on them, would have had if you bought the regular cars, these say 93 out of them because these were the for the movie. So, all right, guy, another great one. Truck. I've got that one, and I've got the better one, and I do green light, not quite technically Dukes of Hazzard Dixie Jeep, which is fantastic. It's the done so far. Johnny Lightning had one that was pretty good. Lensed headlamps, no tail lamps. So, but yeah. David, you find anything cool lately?
I have had some stuff come in the mail. I have not found a lot. I did find a lot of Siku and Majorette overseas, and got some good stuff.
Nice.
Siku does an Apollo. You heard of that, Chuck?
No.
It's a super, whatever you want to call it. I do like the
Yeah.
What do they call those?
Oh yeah, these aren't the lower that are from Louise. But yeah, they got a top up and a top down version. So sorry, I wasn't meaning to interrupt. But yeah, I agree with you. Those I just was tempted recently by the Tarmac Works Volvo 242 that we have. I'm excited about that on the actual show. But so what did you pick up?
Oh,
the Apollo.
Oh yeah. So there's I don't know, you guys in the chat can tell us. The Apollo IE is what it's called on the. Of course, they had a Bugatti, Chiron from Siku. They had a really good Ford Mustang GT. I mean, it's one of their better castings, surprisingly. They don't do very many American cars, but they've got a good one.
Yeah.
Now, to counter that, though, their Ford looks ridiculous. It's not even close.
Oh, but man, that Johnny Lightning one, right? I'm gonna actually flip this, see if you can. Aha! There we go.
Yeah, now you're in Australia.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. The hot, but the Johnny Lightning Ranger is really nice. I really like the Ranger that they just came out with. I just got another one of it in that light baby blue that Ford was very popular for in the 80s and 90s. It's perfect. It looks exactly like it should look. It feels like everything about it is just so nice. So I'm very excited about that. But, see you, Chris. Thanks for coming. So we probably won't go too much longer here. I just wanted to kind of test things out, and we've been talking for like an hour. But yeah, so just appreciate you, David, and Rapid coming on, Romeo for being. But yeah, as far as new unboxing video for me, I will be working Destination Diecast video. It's really cool. It's got up with Rob, who was our guest host. Scale Enthusiasm, I guess.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Really enjoyed working with him. We're going to have him back on the show. We're working on some cool guests. We got great guests lined up to be later as soon as I sign off here, submitting videos to be edited with our first. And I do the final product. I finally just realized if I'm going to do the show up and get some help, and I found a really good dude who is reasonably priced, who is going to help. And we're going to break things up a little bit and I got some build videos coming along. So so this week we're going to do an unboxing. Next week we're going to do breakdown, and then probably do another. We'll do a build or something like that, and then we'll be back with breakdown. So it's going to be like every other week for now until we get our rhythm. Once that happens, then it'll go back to every week. But thank you everybody who's been patient with us and stuck with us on these. Yeah, Rapid, I agree. We'll do another live stream soon, and I want to bring on more people. David is always welcome to my kind of this test and tune segment where we kind of test out things that are working, things that aren't working. obviously there was a lot that wasn't working this go around. Because you don't find out until you go live that things aren't working. And so, yeah, this is just going to be our chance to shoot the breeze, get to know, bring on some guests that we won't normally get to feature, talk stuff, and not worry about the minutia of editing and making sure everybody's uhs and ums are removed and real, and let you know what's going on, because things change a lot by realizing not a lot of people knew what we were doing, and you're not all sitting on these text threads. The four of us, Mark, Kimber, David, and I, are all 60 messages to each other a day sometimes, it seems, and sorting out all these finer details. And before we go, check out that amazing sign behind David. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh,
it's got.
Hang on, let's do a reveal.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Paco. Yeah. Who was a we actually just got another person requested a small channel shout out, so we're going to we got another person to feature. So, and again, ideas, we want folks to submit content for the show, not just for Diecast Breakdown, but if you've got something that you would like to highlight or make a guest video for the show. Yeah, look at that. That is awesome.
I hope it comes soon. That whole thing was made by me. $30 to put together a simple LED strip, and you can get
awesome.
If anybody wants a Diecast merch, Diecast Breakdown merch, it's on sale at Teespring right now. Just throwing that out there.
Actually,
Public. My bad.
Yes, that's okay. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Redrick. You're probably gonna want to skip ahead a little bit if you're watching the. We had some technical difficulties, but we're working our way through it. I'm gonna figure out a way to make. I want to be able to cut between my two cameras and show the top-down view and the face view without having to interrupt all that. Figure those things out a little bit at a time as we go. But David, you got anything else you want to wrap things up with before we head out?
Nope, it's fun, guys. It's always fun getting together with everyone.
Yeah, I frankly, I kind of missed everybody. So on and see who was out here and have a good Saturday. So, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll, we got a live premiere tomorrow of an unboxing that's very long. We'll be there chit-chatting along with you. If you want to see that, David at the channel sent me a ton of really cool stuff, and I wanted to show that off. Video splitter woodwork. That is something that I want to get eventually. I was hoping I could do that through OBS, and OBS was not cooperating today. If you're still here, you have definitely done both of those, because I don't know who else would long. But David, thanks everybody. Thanks Rico and Rapid. And good night, John Boy, and we'll see you again real soon. So.